Can you solve this problem on your own? If you think you can, go ahead and pause the video and then type your answer into that comment section. Otherwise, let's go over it together. The point (1, 1) is the midpoint of the line segment in the standard xy coordinate plane joining the point 1, 6 and the point A, B. Which of the following is A, B? Most people would go straight to using the midpoint formula if they know it, but if you happen to forget it, it's not really useful. For this particular video, I'm going to go about it in a slightly different way, using visuals instead. Let's start with a rough sketch of the coordinate plane, and let's estimate the location of the midpoint, which is going to be at (1, 1) in quadrant 2. The other coordinates we're given are 1, 6, which are the coordinates of one of the endpoints, and I'm going to estimate that to be over here in quadrant 1. So if we know that one of the endpoints is over here, and the midpoint is right over here, then hopefully it makes sense that the other endpoint would be somewhere down here in quadrant 3. The vertical distance between these 2 points is 6 - 1, or 5 units. And the horizontal distance between (1) and +1 is 2 units. A simple thing we can do to find the other endpoint is to go ahead and just duplicate this ratio to find the coordinates of this other endpoint of A, B. To get from the midpoint to this missing endpoint, we need to move 5 units down, which is going to affect the y value, and we need to move 2 units to the left, which is going to affect the x value. Taking this y value of 1 and moving 5 units down, 1 minus 5 is going to be -4. So we know the y coordinate for this endpoint is going to be -4, but what about the x value? Well, the x value of the midpoint is at -1, and if we had to move 2 to the left, then -1 minus 2 is going to be at -3, so the x coordinate is going to be at -3. Notice how these x coordinates are 2 away from each other, just like these x coordinates are 2 away from each other. Then notice how these y coordinates are 5 away from each other, as well as these y coordinates also being 5 away from each other. These are the missing coordinates that we were looking for. Hopefully you know how to solve this type of problem in the future, and you maybe also picked up a new strategy in case you like this one more.